Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how I do the join as you go technique for this skirt pattern. You can use this for any granny square style crochet squares that you want, as long as they have, well, I guess really anything, but this particular technique works best if there's chain spaces to join at. So here I have another square and it's not finished yet. I've worked all the way from the start, 1, 2 complete corners, and here I'm halfway through the third corner. So I'm going to have to join this square to the other one, and it's going to join at 2 corners and each of the chain 2 spaces between. So every time there is a chain 2 space, I'm going to join to the corresponding space on the other square. So I'll show you how I do that. Get this back on my hook. And again, this is worsted weight yarn and a size I crochet hook. Okay, so in this particular pattern, each corner has a chain 2 in the middle of it. So instead of doing a chain 2, I'm going to chain 1. And now I'm going to remove my hook from that loop. I'm going to insert it in the chain 2 on the corner of this square and then grab my loop back, pull it through that square, and I'll show you this again, and then do my other chain. So now I still have 2 chains, one happened before that join and one happened after. And now I'll finish this corner by doing 3 more double crochet in that corner. So now I need another chain 2, so I'll do 1 chain, remove my hook, insert in the chain space on the other square, and grab my loop again. Pull that through the space and do my second chain. And now I can do my 2 half double crochet in the next space. And now it's time for another chain 2, so I'll chain 1, remove my hook, insert my hook in the next unused chain 2 space, grab that loop again and pull it through. And I don't want this to be really loose or my join will be really loose, so I'm not pulling it super tight, but I'm keeping it reasonably tight. Then 1 more chain. And now I'm ready to do 2 half double crochet in my next space. Now I need another chain 2, so I will chain 1, remove my hook, insert it in the next chain 2 space, grab my loop again, pull it through, and chain 1. And now I'm at the corner. This was the corner I started at, so I need to finish it by doing 3 double crochet. Now I've got a chain 2, so I'll chain 1, insert my hook in the corner stitch, the corner space, grab my loop and pull it through, then chain 1, and now I can finish by joining to this, the top of my turn chain, or my starting chain from when I started this round. And now I can cut this string off. So I will show you 1 more square to join. So now our third square, again I've worked just to the second to last corner because I will only have to join at 2 corners here. If I, for instance, if I had a square here already and I was trying to join here, I would need to work to the third corner. I would only have 1 complete corner and I would work in 3. And similarly, if I had 1 here, then I would have to start, I would have 1 half corner where I started, and then 1 side, and then that second corner is where I would start the joins. If you're not sure where you need to start, just lay your squares down and see where the spaces are going to line up, and that's where you'll have to join. Every time a space is adjacent to a space on another square, you're going to join. Okay, so here I'm ready for a chain 2 in the middle of my corner. So chain 1, remove my hook, insert it through the corner space, pull it through, and chain 1. Now I'll finish this corner by doing 3 more double crochet. And if you want to see the pattern for how to do this square, it is linked in the video description. There's also a free pattern for the skirt that these squares are part of, also linked in the video description. Okay, now time for another chain 2, so I will chain 1, remove my hook, insert in the next space, get that loop through, and chain 1. Now 2 half double crochet, chain 1, remove my hook, find the next space, pull a loop through, chain 1, now 2 half double crochet here, chain 1, remove the hook, insert in the next space, pull the loop through, and chain 1. And now I can do 3 more double crochet in my starting corner. And now chain 1. And now here, because I have a square that is diagonal, I'm going to join to this green one instead of the pink one. So this is the one difference if there's already a square in this position. So I'm going to insert through that loop in the green, grab my loop, pull through, pull through there, chain 1, and I'll join to my starting chain. And then I can cut that off. And so when I add a square in this position, it will join to this pink loop. So it looks a little wonky right now because they're both going through that green. But when I add one here and it goes through the pink, it'll pull it across and it will look great. So that is how to do this particular join as you go technique. I know there are several variations, but I think this one is great for this skirt pattern. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe. Happy crocheting!